Hi everyone, this is your weekend messages. I'm starting with the earth signs first. So this is going to be for Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, okay? Top row is for today, Saturday, the 14th of September. And the bottom row is going to be for the 15th, obviously, of September. Once again, a happy birthday to all of you Virgos who are celebrating your birthday maybe this weekend. My son's birthday is on Monday, so he will be turning 23. So anyway, a happy birthday to all of you. So, Taurus, for today, we've got the Knight of Cups here. Now, the Knight of Cups is a nice card in so much as it talks about, something heartfelt, to do with our feelings and our emotions. So somebody, around you may be, saying nice words to you, okay? Feelings, emotions, expressing, that's the word I'm looking for, expressing their feelings or emotions to you. It may well be, Taurus, that you are expressing your feelings and emotions to somebody else. The other aspect, though, that we have to be careful of with the Knight of Cups is if we're talking about personal relationships, the Knight of Cups can be the one that is a little bit prone to a friends with benefits. No, in fact, more about just looking for sex. There, I'm just going to say it as it is. Because the thing with the Knight of Cups is he can promise lots of things. Okay, he could promise you the world. He could tell you that he's head over heels in love with you, that he wants to spend the rest of his life with you. But it's all based on his emotions and feelings at that time. And as we know, our feelings and emotions, they fluctuate. They fluctuate through 24 hours, let alone a week or a month or a year. So it's not always stable with the Knight of Cups. So please keep that in mind, okay? But other than that, it is a good card in so much as it's something heartfelt. Now, Sunday though, we have got the Four of Swords. The thing with the Four of Swords, yes, we could say it's a card that talks about mental stress. So feeling mentally exhausted. And we could say that, for me, if we're just going to say that, then it's not so bad. Because with some rest and recuperation, you'll start to feel better. But the thing I don't like about the Four of Swords is that obviously it does show the three swords there. And to get to the four, we had to have come from the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords, as we know, is heartbreak, it's sadness, it's loss. So it kind of makes me wonder, Taurus, if there's somebody around you. Now, either personal relationship that you're dealing with somebody that is making promises to you and breaking them, okay? Somebody, as I said, that's really just in it for sex, but they're not confessing that. Or you're dealing with somebody, friendship, family, another type of relationship with somebody in your life, again, who makes promises and is not sticking to them. And it's bringing an element of sadness, maybe heartbreak to you. Okay? So it may be a tricky weekend for some of you, okay? Obviously, these messages are general. They're not going to be for everybody. But your message from the Destiny cards is New Dawn. And I do feel that having this Four of Swords here is going to be a bit of a wake-up call for you this weekend. Because I think whomever you're dealing with has been doing this for some time. And I think for you, this weekend, it's going to come a point where you're either going to cut communication with them, or going through this scenario with them once again is going to make you wake up and realize that you're dealing with somebody that is not very genuine, okay? Right, Virgo. For today, you have the Emperor. So as we know, the Emperor, he rules his empire. He's very wise, okay? He is caring. He is loving. The Emperor is a good person. He can have a bad day where he's very domineering and very controlling. But overall, the Emperor is in charge, okay? He makes the decisions. So, is that how you feel? Is there an area of your life that you need to take control? Is there an area of your life that some maybe tough decisions have got to be made? And, it may mean that you've got to be slightly domineering and controlling. Is there somebody around you that's behaving in this way? Somebody that is trying to domineer and control you? Sometimes the Emperor, for me, not for everybody, but for me, I could think of a manager or your superior at work that is being too bossy. Sunday, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords is tricky. It's the lying, cheating, thief card. Is there somebody around you, Virgo, that you do need to keep an extra eye on? There may be somebody around you that's not being completely honest with you. Obviously, the readings can go vice versa. So, Virgo, I hope that this is not you, that you're not in that energy of the Seven of Swords. Is there, because it deals with dishonesty, the Seven of Swords. Dishonesty. Somebody doing something that they know they shouldn't be doing and hoping they're not going to get found out. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can be the thought, that the thought is there. The person may not have actually acted on it at that moment, but they may be thinking about it. So keep that in mind. What's interesting to me with this card is up here we have the Five Swords together. And as we know, the Five of Swords is a card that deals with conflict, arguments. And the thing with the Five of Swords is you're dealing with somebody that that wants to win at any cost, okay? That wants to win that argument, and they don't care about another person's feelings. But after that, we get the Six of Swords, where, you know, we're coming away from that. We're moving away from that turbulence, from that conflict in our lives, and we're trying to get to calmer waters. And what always worries me with the Seven of Swords is that with the Six of Swords, we've kind of moved away. We've turned our back on it. But with the Seven, is it finding its way back to us again? Are we being drawn back into something? So be careful, okay? Your destiny card is family. It could be that it is a family member that is behaving in this energy of the Seven of Swords. For some of you, the Emperor could be a father figure, because that can be the case with the Emperor. It may be that family is significant to you this weekend. You may just be spending time with family. There may be, if it is your birthday, then you may be having celebrations with your family, okay? So that may be why we have the family card there. But please be careful with the Seven of Swords. Don't get drawn into something yourself that you know is not correct. And just be careful of somebody around you who may be not as sincere as you thought. Capricorn, Saturday, today, we have the Two of Swords. Decisions need to be made, Capricorn. But not wanting to make those decisions. Feeling, between a rock and a hard place. Knowing if we make this decision, if we make a choice even, we're going to get the Three of Swords. So somebody, whether it's you or somebody else, may feel an element of sadness. You may cause some heartbreak to somebody. It could be yourself. The problem with the Two of Swords is neither choice or decision feels very positive. But the problem is, we've come from the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords gives us clarity. It gives us the truth. But with the Two of Swords, it's like we don't want to see the truth. We don't want to face up to it. So we'll put the blindfold on and we'll try to avoid it. But you can't do that forever, Capricorn. There is some choice or decision that eventually you're going to have to take that blindfold off and deal with it. Sunday, Eight of Wands. This can be a card that deals with communication. It's quick. The energy of the Wands is always quick. It can be communication that's coming from overseas, across water. It can be coming from an unexpected source. The communication itself can be unexpected. Maybe this communication may help you to make a decision that needs to be made. Your destiny card is strength. Needing the strength to make this choice, this decision. Needing to tap into your inner strength. I haven't done the other signs yet. So you are my first for this weekend. But the energy is slightly difficult here for all three of you, okay? So I'm curious now to go on to do the other signs and see how this weekend's energy is for them as well. Okay, that is your messages anyway. Thank you so much for watching and take care. Bye.